Welcome back to the show. Welcome back to the show. Welcome back to the show. I'm Billy, the host. Welcome back to the show. 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 I'm Billy, the host.
Welcome back to the show. I'm Billy, the host. I'm joined today by producer Trent Ludzack.
Hello.
We're in the Trent's Unnamed studio in beautiful Marietta, Georgia, where it's raining and hailing. And we're joined today by my special guest, Mr. Whit Rummel.
Hi.
Whit is there's the standing ovation.
Thank you.
Whit is a stand-up comedian and musician. That's loud in my headphones.
That's very
That
loud.
could be
It's cool. I
loud
like that.
on the record. What's up, man? You think that a God brought fire to humans? Or you think that was like an alien?
I think it was a dog.
A dog?
No, I don't know. I mean, you got to realize, like lightning, the first fire we had. So there was probably like 100. Think about it, because people probably learned how to keep fire alive way before they learned how to make it.
Right.
So there was probably like a lightning strike that they figured out how to keep burning for like maybe even hundreds of years. I don't know, before they figured out how to make.
That's why they
fire.
attribute it to a god too, because it came from the sky. It's
Yeah.
like, wow.
Everything. It is kind of funny, you know. Yeah, just everything from the sky.
What's the Christian origin of fire? What's the Mormon origin?
It's from a bush. I don't know. I have no idea. What it well, isn't it
Could be the bush.
was it Lucifer?
George?
Because
Bush?
isn't he's the bringer of light? Isn't that a thing? Lucifer, but I know that's like enlightenment. I don't even know.
I don't think that's in the Bible.
I don't think that's in the Bible either.
I think that's from like the Catholic Church,
Yeah.
and it was so they would get you to let them molest your kids.
Yeah. It was definitely Prometheus in Greco-Roman mythology,
Yeah,
which probably still was just ended
decent
up being a
movie.
Prometheus.
Yeah,
Yeah, I have a weird. It's like a whole can of worms for me. I'm like obsessed with the alien movies.
Oh, that's right.
So like,
I remember.
Yeah, no, that's true. That's opening up a whole can of worms to get into that territory with me.
Who,
Yeah, we were just talking about aliens a bunch.
who played Ripley? The
Sigourney Weaver.
Yeah.
She's my hero.
Yeah, what'd you think of that performance
It's like one of my favorite things
specifically
of all time.
The white underwear.
Yeah, no, I mean that, you know, definitely there's that scene in the first movie where,
I'm joking. So I saw somebody bring it up on Facebook about like the parallels between her outfit in that movie and Slave Leia,
yeah, that is kind of true.
which is like these are kind of movies for young boys
Yeah. Well,
and very egregious sexualization.
It is funny though. I mean, no boy is ever going to forget Slave Leia. That's definitely
True.
just permanently ingrained into the psyche
There's something different about
of
it.
just about
Who?
every American boy.
You never seen Star Wars? I'm fucking with you guys.
Now, but funny, the Ripley thing, like James Cameron made a specific point. He was like, no underwear in the second movie.
Why?
She's not allowed to wear underwear in the shooting of the
I
scene.
mean, just the whole point was not to show the.
As a young boy, that was one of the best parts of the movie.
Oh yeah, when she's getting into the spacesuit. Well, that's why I like Starship Troopers. Starship Troopers has like everything you could ever want
Didn't
as
that
a
movie
10-year-old
have like
boy.
full nudity?
Full nudity,
Oh, yeah.
people
That's
like
too much.
shooting giant bugs.
Early in the movie.
That's too much. That's
fake
for children.
Commercials, people exploding. Like,
No, Starship
it was
Troopers
so
is
gory.
a great movie.
It was a little
It's
progressive
fantastic.
because weren't the men and women showering together?
Yeah. It was also like they were like Nazi society in the it was really weird. If you go back and watch that movie now, it's really weird, and it seems like wherever they are is like a progression of like Nazi society in Argentina like like 200 years in the future. It's very weird.
Is there not?
If you watch that movie again,
Well,
it's
it's
got
based
really
on
weird
books,
overtones.
apparently.
Can
I guess the books are into that a little more.
Can I get a little less in my ears? Thank you.
Is that Ender's Game? Is that no?
Which one?
The book.
Ender's
The
Game?
books are
Oh,
called
man.
Starship Troopers, right?
Yeah, I believe so.
Yeah, no, I think you're right. But that's a cool thing. Back to like Aliens. Aliens was loosely based off of the book Starship Troopers, and then the movie Starship Troopers borrowed a lot of visual things from the movie Aliens. So it's kind of some cross pollination there.
Alien was based on the book Starship Troopers. Is that what you said?
No, just the second movie. So the James
Oh.
Cameron one, like a lot of the themes and a lot of the like militarization, fighting aliens kind of thing was very like borrowed from the universe
You
of
think-
Starship Troopers.
James Cameron should have stuck with the space stuff instead of the submarine nonsense.
don't know.
Absolutely.
Because look where that got
Yeah, do you think
everybody.
he like encouraged them to do that?
He's like, yeah, go
Yeah.
down there.
It'll be real cool.
Yeah, look at the boat.
Oh god.
No, I saw something on YouTube real late at night while I was in a rabbit hole of like James Cameron talking about how he wouldn't have recommended going down in that sub because of the materials the guy used.
Yeah. I mean, I'm sure, you know, because he actually went down in like a real submarine.
I said from
Like-
the start that like,
Yeah, but are you going to live your life off what James Cameron says?
hell yeah.
I mean, a lot of people are.
That was
This
a,
whole AI, you think about it, like
That was a
aliens,
good movie.
AI, and now this submarine shit. It's like three of the most like culturally relevant things. He's like at the forefront of all three of those.
I think that's the way to go, man. That's how you live your life. Start out making movies. Do a weird submarine thing that no one really asked for.
Yeah, it's
And
sad.
then you just comment on current events like you're the expert.
You guys want to go look at some rusty shit?
See, the space thing makes sense to me because you don't really know what's going on out there. But going to the bottom of the ocean, like,
I
no
would argue
thanks.
Because we don't know what's going on at the bottom of the ocean. We definitely don't know what's going on at the
Not
bottom
that
of the
much.
ocean.
It seems like, unless there's something
Nah, I'm with Whit.
crazy going on.
Dude, I think there's crazy stuff in the
Yeah.
ocean.
I
I think
there's-
it's too hard to live down there.
I think there's horrors beyond
For
comprehension.
people,
Yeah.
like for human people.
for anything.
I think there are horrors beyond comprehension down there, and it's way scarier than space because space is way out there and the ocean's right there, man.
I'm kind of with Trent on this.
Wait till
mean,
Atlantis comes back.
Like, I
bro.
really do. I
Game
think we
over.
have potentially like crazy kraken monsters
But think about
in
like
the ocean.
once technology gets to where you actually can travel many light years away from the Earth, there's going to be a lot more interesting stuff out there.
Oh, for sure. I
Yeah,
mean,
but we're not
it'll,
that close.
Well, we have recovered craft that can create gravitational
Yeah.
fields.
They
According
came
Weirdly,
to,
I think it's technically within the realm of our lifetime. Not that it's going to be commercially available to people, but just where like human American people maybe could go somewhere.
they've been
that's not in
screwing
our
up the
galaxy.
timeline, man. They know how to do
Yeah.
quantum physics and stuff now. I don't know how to do it, but they do. The Illuminati in them.
Every month that goes by, I'm just like, it's crazier and crazier and more like Star Wars or something insane where anything's possible.
I actually
It's
think
nuts.
that was kind of like a slap in the face for them to be like, all right, we're creating a space force for the military. It's like, shut up, dude. Like, you lying to us. You know what's going on out there.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what was up with the Space Force. Because it's like they already had the Star Wars initiative thing.
And why do we
Reagan
need to
did.
fight in space? I thought the whole thing with the International Space Station was like, all right, let's not fight. Let's just do something together.
But what if you need to? I think that's what it's more about. It's not that we're like trying, it's not like
Sure.
we're just going to space and like, did you fucking say something?
For sure.
Like,
I think it's our job. We got to make the Autobots and the Decepticons. I said this before.
oh, like with AI, like
Yeah.
use it to make to turn into Transformers.
Yeah.
We could.
We got to become like the AI planet, and then we create this like super immortal warlord that then terrorizes and takes over the entire universe. Because that's what like movies are about.
That is kind of weird though. Like the thought that like AI could like latch on and get obsessed with stuff that people are obsessed with just because it's like what's out there.
No, we build it into them to be conquerors.
What's the scariest AI?
Well, okay, how do you get more power? You conquer and you grow and you harvest resources. So we create the ultimate being in the universe. And that will be our legacy. Of course, we'll be slaves and probably eliminated once we're of no further use.
What if we've already done it and it's just so smart that it hasn't let us know?
That is probably the truth, because you got to think an AI has heard that plan before. We're not the first white people on a podcast to bring that up.
Like really though, like because if AI knew, it would know to just shut the fuck up about it. Yeah, we'd try to pull the plug,
and it probably already does.
So it could be too late.
We did it. We did the Terminator. You like those movies?
James Cameron. Oh
yeah.
Did y'all hear he's making a new Terminator?
Terminator 2 was the best.
It is the best one, but I like the first one the most. But the second one's definitely the best one.
He can turn into a liquid.
Yeah.
That was
liquid acid.
That was scary.
Since you gave your first Terminator, I need to know which is your favorite alien.
I couldn't possibly tell you between the first and the second one. It's like a mood-based thing for me.
Right now.
Right now, it's going to be the second one.
Pussy.
Sure.
Yeah, I like the first one, but it is a little cheesy when you watch it.
The Terminator or the Alien?
Alien.
Yeah, the first Terminator is cheesy too.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
The synth soundtrack, which is like my favorite part of it, but there's definitely some parts where it's just like bop 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 beep bop bop.
Did you watch the Christian Bale one?
Oh yeah. God, it was so weird when you said that. I was like, "What the fuck?" And I was like, "Oh yeah, that totally was a Christian Bale Terminator."
I did. I don't even remember what happened in that movie.
Terminator
I just remember
Salvation.
There was one with Christian
Salvation,
Bale.
yeah. That one was kind of cool, but like it was like they made a movie that wasn't a Terminator movie in the Terminator universe.
Okay.
It didn't feel like a Terminator movie.
It was just some other.
And then Genesis, I can't remember. Dark Fate. To me, Genesis and Dark Fate are like the same horrible movie. I can't remember which one's which and what happened in which movie.
Was Terminator 3 no? Is Arnold in all of them?
Yeah. Well, no, he's not technically in Terminator Salvation.
He's not
His
in the
face is in Terminator Salvation, but it's like some of that really like hella bad, like Uncanny Valley CG.
Yeah.
That PlayStation boss. Yeah, let's look at it. Let's look at it and see how weird it fucking looks.
Is that it?
Yeah.
Doesn't look too bad.
It's really like
if you really look
motion.
at it,
in motion is when it's weird. Like it doesn't.
Okay, one sec.
Fit.
Let me make sure I'm not going to blow anything through the speakers. We don't want to get in trouble here.
You hear that thunder out there?
Yeah, buddy.
Wow.
Background noise, homie.
That's appropriate for this creepy.
That's how we're real podcasting. Okay, this is taking too long. Oh, here he comes.
Down. Did you see any of the newer Jurassic Park movies?
I saw the first of the new ones.
I saw, I think, the third one and the first one. I skipped the second one.
This is CGI?
Yeah.
It's not that bad.
Well, so his body's a real human body. It's just the face. It's like a bodybuilder.
That seems wrong, man.
But
I see that.
Okay, yeah, it's just the face that's all fucked up.
But he's a robot anyway.
Yeah.
He's not really Arnold Schwarzenegger.
It's funny that we don't have the sound on, but I can hear Christian Bale scream in my head.
Swear to me.
I'm not wearing hockey pads.
All right, we're getting too deep into the background of this movie.
All right,
now.
let's just watch this whole movie. On,
we could do it. We could do like a mystery science theater.
Yeah, we'll do like a countdown.
That's not a bad idea. We shouldn't do that for your podcast, but we should do that.
Well, that'd be fun.
Just
I'm already
mystery
working on it with a guy.
science theater.
I know.
Let's make our own one with blackjack and hookers.
I know some of the people who do Cineprov in Atlanta. That's a cool thing.
Who else does
I
it?
think.
I think Evan has done that before. Evan Rollins. He
Yeah.
was telling me about that.
A guy, Evan Brandonicio. He works for like Cumulus
Oh, cool.
Media, yeah, and he does it. He's a cool guy.
That Tucker guy you've had on does it in Macon.
Yeah. I think he does his own show.
Yeah.
It's fun.
I used to do it at like conventions, like anime conventions. They would just have like cheesy movies, and
Would they give you like a mic?
people would yell out. No,
Or just people yell out?
people would
Yeah,
just
I mean,
yell
I've been
out.
doing that my whole life. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? That's just a thing. Just roasting the shit out of everything.
Yeah. Now when I do it at the movie theater, they throw me out.
Yeah, I mean, you shouldn't do it at the theater. Not that I haven't, though.
Have you ever been thrown out of a movie theater?
Yeah.
Are you from Marietta?
No.
Where are you from?
I'm from, well, I was born in Boston, but I grew up in North Carolina.
Okay. What kind of movie theater you get thrown out? What were you doing?
It was the Lumina. Now that I'm thinking about it, I think
kind of video
it's
games
probably
did they
it's
have?
probably happened more than once, to be honest. It was a pretty good arcade. It wasn't the best movie theater arcade in town. Actually, at the time, it might have been.
What was the best? Oh, the Lumina.
Well, they had South Point had the better one, but South Point might not have existed back at this time. Back when I was like 11 or 12. Can't really remember. This new mall came to existence right around then.
And they had a nice
All the
arcade.
fancy shit. Yeah, all the crazy stuff.
DVR machines.
Yeah, what was your favorite like movie theater video game?
Marvel vs.
That's a
Capcom,
good one.
Mortal Kombat,
Yeah.
Time Crisis.
Oh, I love Time Crisis. I loved House of Dead. That was
Yeah,
kind of my. Is it made by the same people?
It might be. I think Time Crisis was Capcom.
Yeah, I think it was, and I think House of Dead is Capcom too.
Yeah, maybe.
I'm not
But
positive
yeah,
about that.
I remember. I played Marvel vs. Capcom a lot
Yeah.
at Park 12 in Marietta.
Who was your character in Marvel? versus
Wolverine,
Capcom? Wolverine.
Mega Man, and
Was even in that.
yeah, Mega Man is sweet.
I don't think I ever picked a Capcom person. I would always be a Marvel.
Have you ever you play video games?
Not currently. I used to, but I don't have any new systems, so I'm not like.
Some of the Mega Man games are like hidden gems.
I was getting far from the mic, so he was like,
Yeah, some of the Mega Man games you can pick them up for cheap, and they're truly
They're so
hidden
hard.
gems. Yeah, a lot of them are too hard to play. and
"Yeah, I
that's-
can't." Like, I've definitely played Mega Man games, and I can't even usually like get past.
There's ones that are more casual. There's a Game Boy game. It's called Battle Network. They just put it out on the Switch, like a remake of it, and that's a really good one.
Yeah.
It's not difficult.
Yeah, Mega Man stuff. I love the music.
Yeah,
Like they.
that's what really got me into Mega Man.
It's kind of funny to me how I'm really into a lot of aspects of video game, like vintage video game culture.
Yeah,
Even though I like
Mega
playing.
Man 64. It was challenging,
remember
but it
that.
wasn't too hard. That's a good one.
Yeah, maybe I'll try that because I've been playing 64 games lately. I just hooked up my Wii and I have like some games that I had downloaded on that.
Nice.
I think 64 is my favorite system.
Yeah, 64 was good. GameCube was actually a pretty
I didn't
good
own a
system.
GameCube, but I've heard a lot of people say that.
They had
So-
some great games. Pikmin, Billy Hatcher and the Giant
Remember that.
Egg.
Oh, I do kind of remember that actually. I don't
Fire Emblem. Tons of games.
Zelda, the Wind Waker.
Yeah, Wind Waker.
There was good Mario Party games. I hated Mario Kart for the.
Double
Double
Dash.
Dash, I didn't
Yeah,
like
that
that. I
one
didn't
is not
like
my
Double
favorite
Dash.
either. Have you played the Switch?
Yeah,
Mario
it's just like the God version of Mario 64. Like if you can fucking Mario 64, you can play
Yeah.
the Switch one.
Yeah,
And
it's
that's what I
fun.
really
I
like,
like
about
it.
it.
And
Yeah.
it's got all the cool tracks that go upside down and like.
Did you see the movie?
No, I haven't seen it yet.
Oh man,
I
I liked it a lot.
I'm bad with like things. Like I wait till something is accessible.
Yeah,
Like I buy video games for like $5 to $10, like 10 years after they come out. I watch movies when I can rent them on YouTube in 4K for like $3.99.
yeah. I've kind of. It's really stupid. I have a degree in film, and I've almost completely stopped paying to go see movies.
I just don't go to the movie theater anymore.
I don't either.
They took
It's
out
kinda
Time
crazy.
Crisis and House of the Dead,
Yeah,
and
I
it
can't
was
play
like, what's
those.
the point? They don't make it a fun experience anymore.
I think they changed the recipe in popcorn butter. It's not as good as it used to. I think it's like they've taken the trans fats or the saturated fats. I don't know. It's not the same.
Yeah, protect trans fats. They gotta come up with something, because I don't think beer is the way to go. And you know what I think it is? They gotta let you smoke weed in the movie theater now.
Yeah,
That's how you
I
get
mean,
people
I
back.
think that the biggest complaint would be the plumes of smoke blocking people's view.
Okay. All right, they gotta let you shoot up heroin at the movie theater.
Agreed. I mean, I want to smoke in a movie theater.
Or vape. Yeah, I guess that would cause a problem because it would get so smoky in
yeah,
there.
that
couldn't
you literally
see the
you couldn't
movie.
see, and it would like catch the eye if everybody in there could smoke, because that would be a thing. That's what it
Man,
would be. They would be
no.
like, "Hey, this is a smoking optional movie," so everyone that like anyone that wouldn't want to smoke would be like, "We're literally not going to do this."
Yeah.
Except for like, I'm sure like maybe 2 or 3 people just somehow that like would evade their knowledge until they got there, and then they're like,
Right.
"Hey, what the hell?
I think you guys are wrong.
What do you think?"
Because people used to smoke in movie theaters all the time.
Okay.
In movies were all hazy and
all
black
those
and white.
movies were in black and white.
Nah, it'll be fine.
It was just like, and there was like smoke on the set when they were filming.
Yeah.
So it just kind of all seamlessly.
I'm saying let's go
And they
back
all
together.
caught on fire twice a
I'm
week.
saying let's go back to that different direction.
It's like the actors are like, and
Okay.
then it's like the smoke's really coming out in real life.
Yeah.
It's ambiance. They used to do that though. They really did used to do.
Doesn't work.
They had those movies where they would incorporate some extra sort of dimension for the viewing experience, and they don't do that at all anymore. They might have a 3D movie, but like they used to have it where like seats would be rigged to like shock people, and they'd like drop like.
I
rubber
thought that
monsters
3D
from the
movie
ceiling.
shit, I thought that stuff was stupid. I didn't like
It was
it.
kind of stupid. None of it really worked that well.
And it felt like they were just sticking it into the movie. Like it didn't feel natural
Yeah,
that it was part of the movie. It was,
It's just an excuse to have shots that are like.
the bugs start flying towards you or something. Yeah. Yeah, it was dumb.
Gotten a few. Have you ever seen Jaws 3D?
No.
Oh, really? Have you seen it? You looked a certain way. It's like, it's the perfect, because I think it came out in like 80, I want to say it came out in like 82 or 83. And it is like the best example in the world of like a shitty 3D movie.
That's funny.
That like, it's got
Yeah,
probably
Jaws 3D.
1983?
the worst.
So you had to have the red and blue
Yeah,
glasses.
you had to have
on
those
for
red
this.
and blue shits. And it probably has the worst special effects
Dennis
scene of
Quaid.
any movie
Dennis
I've ever
Quaid.
seen. Wow. And like every shot of that movie is like pandering at the audience.
And that's why I never liked 3D, because
see if
the
there's any
original
scandals.
Jaws was so good.
I think it's one of the best movies ever made. I think that's like a perfect movie.
Yeah. That was like high cinema.
Yeah,
man.
just the pacing, the acting, the tension.
practical effects.
Yeah.
When you go to the Jaws ride,
Yeah, I've been there. I've been there.
you get a little scared, man.
Yeah.
You get your little like just human senses start tingling.
Yeah,
it
they're
has an
shooting
11%
those,
Rotten Tomatoes.
shooting those grenades into the water, whatever they had.
Yeah, when you see the
They're like-
animatronic shark coming at you, like somebody one time was like, I was at summer camp and one of the counselors was like, be honest, knowing the sharks in there are fake, would you get into that water at the the Jaws ride. And I was like, I was probably in like middle school or something. I was like, nah.
Oh, that's such a good question because, like, yeah, nothing's going to get you, but it's also like the epitome of your primal, like the thing that scared you most.
You
as a
see
kid.
the predator right there, and then you have to get in the water.
Like,
with it.
I think I would be just as scared. Oh, did you see the video of the guy? I think it was in Egypt. It was a Russian man in Egypt that got full-on ate by a tiger shark.
Do you see him get eat by the shark?
I mean,
Oh, was it the
you
one
don't
where?
see it go in his mouth, but like you see him in the surf and he's screaming for help, and then you just see him like bob down and then not come back up.
Oh man, I don't want to watch.
It's you don't want to watch that.
Trent's
No.
looking it up right now.
I mean, it's bad. I've already seen it.
I saw
But-
one where the kid was like being stupid and he jumped off the cruise ship.
Oh
And
yeah,
then
I saw that
It looks
too.
like you can
I saw that
see
too.
the outline of a shark in the water.
Really,
Yeah, we can watch that one.
I mean,
'Cause
I'm
you don't
certain-
see
I'm-
anyone die in this one.
I'm certain that if even that kid didn't get killed by sharks, he got eaten by sharks.
Probably, man, because
Like-
it looks like you can see some. Maybe it was a dolphin or something in the water.
Yeah, this was so stupid, man. I
Oh.
mean, no shit. This kid. I mean, it's just
Kid vanishes. You know, there's no. They found him or anything.
no. He's gone. He's done.
I think he's dead.
You know.
Let's see if they show it here. Yeah. Somebody like brightened the video or something, and you can see the outline of a shark, or maybe that's just like an edited picture. But still, they don't know where this kid is.
Yeah, that sucks.
So-
That was really stupid to do that.
Yeah, what would possess somebody to do that?
Testosterone. I mean, I kind of get it.
Alcohol,
yeah,
probably.
like honestly, there are times in my life where I feel like I've made decisions that were like in my head probably as bad of a decision as this seemed like to this kid. You know,
For sure.
like
I've made horrible decisions for attention or testosterone fueled mayhem. So I understand how it happened, but
I mean, like I jumped off a cliff into the Chattahoochee like 3 days ago.
Okay.
I low key get it.
Didn't they close it down for a while because of like dangerous levels of bacteria?
The Chattahoochee.
Yeah.
I have heard that before, but I mean, I don't think. I mean, it's not closed now.
Or you just ignored the signs.
All that CDC sludge.
Because the last time I went for a walk
We'll
down
check
there,
back in 3 more days.
I went for a walk with my wife down there. They had a sign up and it said, Whit Rummel, don't jump off the cliff because there are dangerous levels of bacteria. And I was like, that's very specific to one guy.
And Billy's over here like, wait, if somebody told you not to jump off a cliff, would you?
Well, yeah, I would say it's probably not the smartest thing to do, but I can see why you would want to do it.
Yeah. It's when you know it's going to, I mean, you don't know it's going to be okay, but you can be pretty sure.
Yeah. When you see some other idiot do it first,
Yeah.
then you can do it.
Yeah. that's how it works. Yeah. No, that's fun stuff. But I mean, I get it. I don't know. People do want to jump off things. That's another weird, like, human dominance thing.
I guess, like,
Like,
that's
look,
a
I
good
jumped.
answer to that question. Like, if all your friends jumped off a bridge, would you do it too? And then you could say, well, first I would wait to see what happened when
Yeah.
they landed. And if they were critically injured or unresponsive, then no, I would not.
Yeah. No, but weirdly, like, the honest answer is, like, I have jumped off a bridge because
Well, I've done
somebody
it
else
before.
did it.
Nothing bad happened.
Like, it was fun. I had fun. And I probably wouldn't have done it had somebody else not done it.
Yeah. So, wait. Why did you get kicked out of the movie theater?
Oh, the one time that's coming to mind was, and it's funny because it's related to the arcade. We were so stupid.
Did we get the answers?
We'd
I don't
go
think
play.
we
We'd
did.
go play at the arcade, and then we'd just walk into movies.
Yeah.
And then and I do think it worked a couple of times, but then like I definitely remember one time they were like, "No, you guys just get the fuck out of here." And I think the time it didn't work, I'm pretty sure I was dressed as the Terminator because it was somebody's Halloween costume birthday
Nice.
party. And there was like 8 teenagers like fully decked out, just like
And you were already causing a
Wandered.
ruckus.
like yeah, we were like there being apparent, and then
Yeah.
we snuck into the movies
Yeah.
being very apparent. So that's one thing I learned as an adult, that when you're
You got too
when
bold.
when you attract attention just by the way you look, you have to behave.
You attracted too much attention from an underpaid manager.
If you want to be rambunctious, you have to seem inconspicuous. You can't seem conspicuous.
Yeah, I've worked in a movie theater, and kicking people out is definitely the best part of the job.
I think I would like working at a movie theater, because you got to kick the kids out when they
Yeah.
break the rules, but at the same time, you're like, run along, little scamps.
Nah, it's pretty sick working in a movie theater.
I just,
In high school.
yeah,
I
yeah.
feel like it could have also been fun working in like a video store.
Yeah.
I miss video stores.
Let's bring back the video store. We'll have comedy shows inside it, and you can rent movies on VHS. We'll take like Blu-ray movies and shit, and then we'll convert them to tape.
That'd be fun. I like tape. It really does. It does have a vibe that
And
it
you have to
gives-
have a CRT television. in order-
Yeah, no, I mean that really does make all the difference. The like little glowing sphere tube pixels.
That would be pretty stupid, and I kind of want to do it.
No, I mean there really is something about CRTVs and VHS that like it gives it like a life that digital
I think it's
HD
just
film doesn't
nostalgia.
have. It is, but it's like it's like a record. It's like the pops and the scratches, like they add character, you know.
I was at my friend's house the other day, and we were watching Dude, Where's My Car on
Oh, I love that movie.
VHS on his CRT
So
television.
Mama.
Yeah.
That would be a good movie to watch on VHS.
Yeah. It was nostalgic,
Yeah.
but I felt like that's all it was.
Yeah, but have you seen The Dark Knight on VHS?
Is that a thing?
See,
No,
that's
I'm
no,
making
but that's
a joke.
actually
We could
that's
make
an
it a
interesting
thing, though.
point because that would probably kind of suck because we've all been given the expectation that's a big IMAX HD TV thing, but like something like I don't know, like for me, one of the tapes that just got absolutely like turned into like muddy purple crayon, you know, like when you like would watch something to death and it would just deteriorate.
Like
I did that to Land Before Time.
yeah.
I did that to Hook, where it just gets
Yeah.
totally
Disney
blown
movies on VHS.
yeah. And then I remember my copy of The
There
Wizard
could be
of
a
Oz had
market
line
there,
in
right?
it.
Because there's a lot of like Disney adults now, right? So we start a store where we sell CRT televisions and VCRs, and then we have Disney movies for rent, and you get the full experience.
Yeah, people are into it. They have Videodrome. Have you been to Videodrome in Atlanta? I think they still rent VHSs. They definitely have DVDs, but it's like a real video store. Like you know. Part of the thing is it's like a communal, let's go like to somewhere where people are just going to talk about movies.
You think
know?
vinyl records will ever make a comeback?
I mean, I feel like they already have.
They're still out there,
Yeah, I mean, you know, I feel like they've made as much of a comeback as they're going to make,
right?
you know, where people are still buying them. I still buy them. I think they sound, the caveat with that is like it sounds better, but like it'll eventually not sound better, you know?
Right. But then you could always stream it anyway.
Yeah.
So it's also kind of a nice little souvenir to have. And it's
I
nice for parties. You spin a record while people are hanging out. Once it's up, you go over, you pick another one. If somebody's really kind of musically
Yeah.
tuned, they go pick one for you and put it on.
I like the concept of physical music a lot.
Yeah.
It's, I feel like we all have this notion that as soon as things were digital, they'd last forever.
That's
and
what I wanted
it's
to
totally
do
not true.
with my comedy record, but I need more time. I want to get a vinyl pressed on 12-inch.
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
And
You should do it.
It'll be like a colored vinyl, and it'll have a nice album art that can be, you know, just a souvenir of like, hey, I was here for this era.
I think you're supposed to call it a vinyl of color now.
Well, no, they have like cool tie-dye vinyls now.
Yeah. Glow in the dark.
Don't put that on me.
I was making a joke, obviously.
Yeah, I know.
So apparently, yeah, I don't even know. Records are cool though. That's like the metal ones, and I didn't realize this, but like the platinum and the gold records apparently were just so like lasts a long time.
Oh, really?
Like originally, I think they would like when they would make a master like to like save so that it like never got like degraded. Apparently, they would make it out of gold, and I just thought it was a weird.
They kind of did get away
Festive
with
thing.
too much back then. Too much, like they were propped up like gods.
Record industry people.
Record industry, and
It's
even
nuts.
even the artists, they got away with too much.
Well, it's like knowing now how much crazy shit musicians have to deal with in order to like make a living now. I mean, it's always been bad, but like there was a time where like you could just have this ridiculous lavish lifestyle where all you did was just like play music for people occasionally and record in a studio. Like you can't have that like that anymore. It's different now.
Even just
For sure.
like even a lot of the live music you would go out to see is kind of dead or shifted to this record label owned and operated system.
Yeah.
Because back in the day, you could just join a musical group and go around and play at certain places, and people would just go to the jazz club or the blues club or wherever they would go to see music. And you would have musicians earning a little bit of coin for that, but you don't see that a lot anymore.
Yeah, it is really weird now. There's a lot of musicians that are still out there, but there's a lot of stuff. Because I actually just talking to a buddy last week. I feel like in my experience doing like professional live music and then also doing something like DJing, I feel like people are more inclined to tip DJs than live musicians.
Yeah.
And like that makes me so fucking mad. You know?
Well, the DJ reads the room. You know, he just plays other people's stuff, but he knows what people want to hear, which is unfortunate. But
I also think when there's a DJ, it's more likely to be an environment where people are flexing.
sometimes you don't like a band. You know, sometimes they just suck.
They do suck sometimes. But it is interesting, though. It's like it is easier to just immediately appease people when you're a DJ than it is when you're a band.
Oh yeah.
But it takes so much more work.
You just play one Bruno Mars song.
Yeah.
Take a risk, and if the risk goes bad, you put on Bruno Mars. Any Bruno Mars song. What does that say?
What does it say?
Beer? Oh.
I'm trying not to interrupt the whole show, but everybody insists on interrupting the show when I'm clearly doing something to try to avoid that.
I couldn't read what it said. I didn't process it.
Trent wants to drink.
Yeah, well, it doesn't matter. We can't interrupt the show. What is this Google homepage? It's like some...
Was the soccer ball? It's roller skates
Yeah,
with
it's-
soccer balls? Or they're not roller skates. They're just cleats.
Oh, there's shoes.
Yeah, I
very,
think they're
very
just
poorly
cleats.
rendered cleats. They kind of look like Christmas sleds.
Can you click on that? Oh, I'm curious. Oh, Soccer Women's World Cup 2023. What? You should have known about this. And
Me?
Yeah, educated me.
Why? I don't care about any sports. No, that's a lie. I care about some sports.
Well, I hope they win. The U.S.
The women.
Yeah. I hope they all win.
Yeah, they will.
How many countries have a women's team?
Man, we really got the matchup of the drunk whites right here.
Australia and Ireland.
How many countries even have women's rights on this list? Do they have women's rights in New Zealand?
Maybe. I feel like Australia and New Zealand do have
that's
women's.
Where that Hannah Gadsby lady's from.
I feel like they do have women's rights. It's just the men there are just really shitty, and so the women are just like real tough.
Okay, so
They're all like they could like bite the head off like a
Yeah, that makes them better at sports.
Definitely.
Like the men are just
Definitely.
like rolling down hills in those giant ball things. What do they call that?
Oh, the Zorb balls?
Yeah, they're like the men are just zorbing down the mountains, and the women
I'm
are
zorbing
working.
down the mountain.
Have you ever seen like the Olympic weightlifting competitions?
Yeah.
Dude, some of those ladies are just
I
built, man.
I don't know if it was the Olympics, but I was recently like researching how like there was like some record. I mean, it got into the whole like trans athlete thing, where they were like the only technical prerequisite for like being on the women's weightlifting team is just saying I'm a woman, and some dude that was a weightlifter was like, well, I'm just gonna say I'm a woman and I'm gonna go get first place just to like prove my point. And he definitely like did that, and it caused a bunch of drama.
That one.
Is that it? Is that her?
I think
Laurel?
that's got to. Yep. I think that's.
But
gotta be the one.
that's actually, I don't even think that's not who I'm talking about. So like
she's
that's
a unit right there.
that's like a real transgender woman that was at the top of the game of the weightlifting competition, which I can't really say that's surprising.
Look at the Chinese
but
team.
some
Go back
other
up.
dude, some
Is that a one? Go back up. That one, China. That's a built lady.
that is a
there.
very
That's
strong looking lady.
That's a real Chinese working bee right there. Throw some.
That's definitely more than I could lift.
Throw an ox
I,
on her back and take it back to the village, man. You know what I'm saying?
Oh man,
She's hauling dinner back to the
She's
whole
doing
village,
something.
man. That's a built lady.
I like her expression. Like she's got like 1,000.
I'm not saying it's a bad thing. I'm saying it's a good thing.
Oh, she's strong, man. She could definitely throw any of us over her shoulder.
You know what I'm saying? She could carry 2 buckets of water all the way from the
Oh man, on like a stick
yeah.
like that.
I'm saying I like that.
She's basically doing that right there.
That's what I'm saying.
That is exactly what that's like. That's like probably where this competition came from, is who can lift up the stick with the most.
Who can go down
Heaviest.
to the river, grab 2 buckets
Yeah.
of water, and bring it back so we can all take a bath?
And lift it over their head, so we know not to fuck with them.
They should have the the thing where people balance the baskets on their head. They should have that in the Olympics.
That would be cool.
Who can balance the most?
That would be cool.
Apples on their head,
Apples or
or
baskets.
or whatever, berries.
I've
Blueberries.
seen a dude do
I
a
like
fridge.
Whit's
That was
idea.
pretty insane.
I like
fridge?
the most
A fridge.
baskets because then you just have unreasonably high stacks of baskets on people's head
Oh yeah!
until the weight of baskets becomes a problem.
Wow, that would be a tall.
That would be a very fun thing to watch, I think.
Yeah, that's it.
It is crazy how good some people are at carrying stuff on their head. Like I
Yeah.
know some cultures are just all about that and just like naturally teach people to be really good at carrying shit on their head.
Or just like see if people can carry like goofy things on their head, like basketballs. How many basketballs can you carry on your head?
Like a Segway.
'Cause I know I could carry 2 basketballs on my
You
head.
think
but
so? Like stacked?
do you think you could carry 3?
No, I don't think I could carry one. I don't think.
No, not without my hands.
Oh, okay. I thought you meant like balance, because I've seen people like they can just like walk. They can just like walk around with shit on their head that's like big and heavy, and it's like balanced and it's like staying up there. It's a crazy skill.
That should be
But
in
people
the Olympics.
people definitely have that skill. It's
How far can you throw a rock? Oh, I think they have that already.
oh, that's a good
The
question.
shot put. How far can?
I wish they had rock skipping on water at the Olympics.
Yeah.
That would be
I
too
think
cool.
it is on TV now, actually.
Yeah, I did see it. That's kind of how I thought of it. I had the same conversation the other day, and then we Googled it and just like watched competitive rock skipping.
They should have like fights to the death with like swords.
Oh
'Cause
yeah,
I feel like
they used to
that's-
have that.
But then I feel like no one like No one battles to the death for glory.
Good news,
anymore.
guys. It's on the Ocho.
It need to be voluntarily. Like, you got to volunteer for that.
Oh, we missed it.
Yeah, that's
Whoa.
ridiculous. I mean, I feel like I've
Nice.
had skips that were like not necessarily literally like that, but where they've just spent the whole duration just skipping like that.
That ain't bad.
See, that's gnarly though, and that's a totally
Whoa.
different type of skip. Like I've had some where it's like gone that far or farther, but just in like one leap.
Yeah.
But like that's nuts. That's crazy just to get that
All those
many
skips.
skips. I think his record was 88.
So my dad told me about this, and when he told me about it, he was like, I can skip like these guys.
The Ocho.
And here's the thing. Is,
I thought that was a joke from Dodgeball.
yeah, but then ESPN kind of ran with it. And like, so when they'll do like the Cornhole Championship and stuff like that, they'll do it on the Ocho.
How could we get on there? What sport could we invent that's
This?
like, interesting? and,
That's a good
like, fun?
question.
Yeah.
I do like really weird, stupid sports. Like I love disc golf. Love disc golf.
We need to invent a
Pretty
sport
similar to
and
this.
then get on the Ocho.
Professional something rather. That would be interesting to invent a sport that's like fun.
Spitting?
Spitting. I used to be pretty good at spitting. I haven't like really done it in a while, but I used to get maybe some 20-footers every once in a while. It's happened.
How long can you stand on your head?
I have no idea.
Try it now.
If we were in a pool, it could be for a very long time.
Probably not at all. If you don't know.
Yeah, probably not. Well, stand on my hands or my head?
Either one.
Like,
with-
like against
if
the
you're
wall or
standing
not?
on your head, no wall.
Yeah, I have no idea. Probably not at all.
Hmm.
I wouldn't guess that I could.
What about like how many cats could you fight to the death?
That's such a relative question.
Dude, cats.
Are you talking
man.
like house cats? Like,
No,
are
I'm
we talking
saying
an average
house
sized
cats.
house cat?
I'm saying like average house cats. I'm thinking as an Olympic sport.
Yeah.
I bet more than 15 could
Just let it. Just let
start getting
Cats
bad.
cats can mess you up, man.
Yeah, I mean, I've been messed up by my cat. It's just one cat.
Once they're really scared, they start getting all like they turn into a liquid like Terminator
Yeah.
2, and then you can't grab them. They just start being like,
Yeah, they just turn into like liquid blades. That's exactly just blades and liquid. That's exactly what a cat is like. They become the T-1000 from Terminator 2, and they can go through bars and stab you.
yeah, liquid steel. And yeah, it hurts.
Oh, that's funny.
When a cat's really scared or mad at you, it hurts.
Yeah, no, they're like in like cat Vietnam. They don't know what's happening. They're
Yeah.
just in like death mode.
One time, my roommate's cat got stuck in the blinds.
Oh no, so it was
Right.
like freaked out.
Yeah, her foot was all like tied
Yeah.
up, and she was hanging. And I came to get her out. She was like, and like bit into my hand, and it went deep, man. Like,
Yeah.
because I've been bit by cats before, just messing with them, where it like hurt. But that was the first one that was like it was bad. Probably should have gone to the doctor or something, but I didn't have health insurance.
God, I've been there, man. That's so yeah, the last
It
two
turned out
times I got
okay.
cat attacked, I should have gone to the doctor but didn't. Have you ever broken a bone?
Yes, I broke my wrist twice. I think both wrists maybe, and I can't remember. And then I broke my collarbone one time.
Did you go to the doctor for all three of those?
Yeah, I had to.
Yeah. The collarbone, that sounds bad.
I was younger though,
Yeah.
so my parents had health insurance.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, the collarbone was bad.
Apparently that's really common though.
Yeah, my wife's broken her collarbone. She's broken her foot.
So romantic. I think I've broken my foot, but I don't know. I didn't go to the doctor, but I feel like I broke it.
Collarbone's rough, man. You don't realize how much you do this and this.
Yeah, that's what I hear is like people are like, it just, you notice how many things require your collarbone. It's just
Yeah.
about everything. I would have no idea.
When I broke my collarbone, I was running like full speed, and my friend tripped me,
Oh,
and I
what a
landed
dick.
on my shoulder.
What a dick. I guess kids used to be dicks.
Yeah. Yeah. You
How
know,
long did that take to heal?
but I'm real petty too, so I would like,
What'd you do back to him?
Yeah, it's just I play the long game, you know. What's the worst one of your friends has ever betrayed you?
What's the worst one of my friends has ever betrayed me?
I'm kidding. You don't have to answer that. You don't
Man,
have
yeah,
to
no.
answer
I mean, could get really dark.
No, make sure you throw out the name,
Yeah.
their current address,
Yeah.
and any of their family members.
I'll just dox.
Yeah.
No,
Let me think who it should be.
don't answer that. One time I got kicked out of Whitewater.
Really? For what?
Me and my friends were like stopping halfway down the ride and using the raft to be like the 300 shield, like the Roman turtle.
So you were like blocking people from going down the...
Yeah.
That sounds like some shit I would have done.
You would turn the corner and then you would see the Roman turtle, and it was like you got nowhere to go.
The phalanx?
Yeah, the phalanx, exactly.
That's fucking funny. Oh man, I've never been to Whitewater. I was just talking to somebody about going to Whitewater this summer, just because I haven't been to a water park in like 20 years. I used to love that shit.
I went to Dollywood one time.
Is it a water park?
And she owns a water park too.
Makes
They're
sense.
like connected, and that was fun. They had some pretty surprisingly like thrilling water rides where you're going pretty fast.
Sounds
and you're
fun.
like, yeah.
Dolly Parton knows how to have a good time.
Dude, she is certainly rich.
She's got a lot of money.
That's what I like in a woman.
How much money do you think she's invested into her?
Tons
assets?
of plastic surgery and.
I mean, because
totally rich.
she still looks pretty good. Like
I
she's.
don't think so.
I mean, now it's
I don't think she's looked good since the 70s.
I mean, pretty good is really relative, but
She's alive.
she's alive.
$1 million.
$1 million. That's a lot of money.
Why was that so easy to find?
Yeah, you remember when information was just like the right answer was just like whichever one of your friends had the most confidence.
That's what I miss about the internet is the internet used to be nothing but lies. And you had to sift through all the lies to find something really good.
Yeah, you know what is weird is I do feel like now I feel like Google has gotten very, very swayed. I feel like Google now gives you a very hyper selected
You have to
curation of what you've typed and not just like here's fucking everything with these words in it like it used to be.
I always use multiple different search engines now to if I'm looking for something where I want to know what like the real truth is, then I always use at least a second search engine.
You know what's really weird is I noticed this when Donald Trump became president because I don't know if it was like a Mandela effect or whatever, but there was a video I swear to God I had seen of Donald Trump on Oprah back in like maybe 2014. And then when he was running for president, I was like just scourged the entire internet trying to find it. And I could not find it at all. But I found forum postings of other people that were like, I remember this video. Where the fuck is this video?
About
Yeah, it was this, but it was like an extended version of this. It was like the entire that.
did he reveal that he was a time traveler?
No, he made a joke about Republicans. He was like, if I was ever to run for president, I would go Republican
I've
because
heard
those
that.
guys will vote for anything.
Oh wait, go up and see the one where he says his political views.
And
Trump tells Oprah his political.
yeah,
But it's only a minute long.
maybe this is it. But like, I remember trying to find this and I couldn't. And I was like, the internet has been like altered.
Sometimes when you're trying to find something too, like, but you could have found it if something in the news didn't just happen with that person.
Yeah.
And when you go to search for this thing, all that comes up is recent news articles about it. And they're doing that just to bury the information you're trying to find. That gets annoying. I want to see what his political views are. It's only a minute long.
I know people are talking about whether or not you want to run.
I don't know if this audio is gonna. This was made by CNN.
This was like Home Alone 2 era Donald Trump.
They could have used AI to make that, just to make him look bad.
That's the thing. I don't trust any
This
news
is
now.
3
All
minutes.
news could be bullshit now.
Yeah, it all is. When you find out that everything is bullshit and they've been lying to you about everything, it's hard to trust anything.
I mean, I haven't been trusting the news since like 2009, probably.
Sometimes I make a conscious decision to just say, you know what? I'm just going to try my best and hope that it all works out.
Yeah.
And that's the best I can do, is try to be nice to the people around me and to my family and friends and strangers, and
True that.
and hope it all works out. Because I know what you're getting in the news and the media and the entertainment is not always the truth. So
No, I think it's usually a lie. I think it's
I
not
try
always
not
a
to.
lie.
I don't endorse anyone I don't know personally. I don't follow some leader because I don't like some other leader. I try not to, at least.
Yeah. It's just kind of fun. Just being an American now is very, we're just kind of along for the ride.
Stuff like this, man. If you told me this was AI, I would believe you.
Yeah, I mean, that's the thing.
Look at this guy right behind her. He doesn't look AI to you?
Man, so let me tell you this other crazy AI related shit. So I've been making all this AI art, like all this crazy, stupid, silly stuff, some kind of cool stuff, some kind of creepy stuff, lots of really creepy stuff. But like it created this really, really bizarre, really shitty kind of like side effect, is where now when I look at any image, I like have to like Turing test it and like qualify it to make sure that it's not AI generated.
Yeah.
And so I'm like, great. I just like don't trust the nature of reality anymore.
I want to see
Thanks
some of
to AI.
the art that you created.
Oh man, I'll show you some of the. Show you some Donald Trumps.
We can get out of here if you want.
Whatever y'all want to do. It's your cast of potting.
We're at 57.
57? All right, let's see him on the show, and then we'll get out of here.
I guess I can't show them on the.
All right, we'll end it here and then show him to me. We'll end it right here and then show. Is it on your Instagram?
No, if he sends it to me, I can pull it up here.
Okay, let's go. Let's go. Can I pee real quick?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sending it to Trent?
Yeah. Well, Billy's gone, so.
Bye, Billy. Are we still live?
Yeah, we are.
That's great.
And we're also not live. We're recording. Dummy. Sorry, that was rude.
It's the same thing.
That was rude.
Live is an industry term for recording.
Extended Trent section. What's up, everybody? Yep, that's the extended Trent section.
Extended Trent.
All that dead air. That's what you need in the extended Trent section.
Extended.
Yeah.
It's just like this.
Yeah, you're really... Billy already peed.
Yeah.
And
that was fast.
And washed his hands.
Yeah, and I shot up heroin in there, too.
Dude, that was really fast, actually.
Well, here's 4. I can't seem to get to the right.
I'm joking. I did not shoot up heroin.
Album. Are you sure?
Yes. I would
Or
never.
wash
Yeah,
his
that would have been
hands.
like a
I would not do that.
that would have been a world record.
I would never do that. No judgment, but I have a responsibility.
Billy's on a crack-only regiment these days.
Yeah.
I bet you would lose weight.
No judgment. I don't need to lose weight.
I need to lose weight. I need the crack regimen.
What are you trying to say, Whit?
I'm not saying you need to. I'm just saying you probably would.
I weigh 180 pounds. I'm a healthy adult. Well, I wouldn't say healthy, but I'm an adult.
Yeah. No, 180 is a good number.
Yeah. I don't think I've been 180 since like high school.
I made a pizza in the oven last night.
Hell yeah. Like a frozen or like a...
I used the Pillsbury dough.
Okay.
Stuck it in my cast iron pan and baked that.
What are you using for sauce?
Out the can.
But which one?
I can't remember.
Billy, you're talking to a fat guy. I need details.
I can't remember. It had blue on it. It was like the fancy brand though.
Okay.
Barilla.
Yeah. Some dumb guinea shit.
Jeez.
I think we need to bring back white on white race.
No, I love it. It's my favorite. I love
Some Dago brand.
Italian slurs are my favorite.
Let's see
You
these.
just call somebody to a wop to their face.
I want to see some of these horrors beyond my
Yeah.
imagination.
I got a bunch of bad.
We don't have. They
Dude,
don't have to be good.
literally send us some. We're
They don't
just
have to be
sitting
good.
here.
I'm definitely sending some.
But yeah, then I got some boar's head pepperoni and
Oh,
some.
there you go. Getting
Boris
fancy
said
with it.
pepperoni.
I got some shredded cheese too, which I know is not the best, but it worked.
Shredded
And it
cheese
was
is
good.
good.
It'll work,
Yeah.
yeah. But you're right, it's not ideal.
Yeah, some
I'm
spices.
sending a few.
I had just some Italian seasoning, and I put some jalapenos on half of it too.
God damn
Some
it.
pickled jalapenos.
Pickled jalapenos.
Yeah, I made
Whit is having a meltdown.
I made
Yeah, my
chicken.
phone's just not really
We're
working.
just talking pizza, though.
I made chicken Alfredo in my cast iron the other day, just all in the one pan.
Oh.
It was pretty easy.
So
How'd
I
that
think
go?
I sent a
Like
Robin
oven?
Williams Trump and
On the stove.
Shreks.
I cooked the pasta and the sauce and everything all in the
Damn.
cast iron, and
You're
it
going to
was.
have to show me how to do that.
Well, I used my Instant Pot for the chicken to make it faster.
Oh, you slut.
The Instant Pot
Cheater.
makes chicken so easy, dude. You just put a little bit of water
I
or
know,
chicken
you're
broth in the bottom, and then you set it for 15 minutes, and you get fully cooked, juicy chicken breasts.
Yeah, you're right. It is pretty great.
I haven't done instant pot chicken.
Dude, it's so easy.
I like air fryer chicken. It's pretty damn easy.
If you want to make just chicken tacos, instead of like water or broth, you just throw a bunch of salsa in there with them,
yeah, that sounds
and then you just throw those on a tortilla, and it's so good.
Man, an air fryer is just a little broiler.
I don't like the air fryer. Yeah, I'd rather use the broiler on my
good.
oven.
The air fryer is good for some things, not good for others.
People make like chicken wings in there. I don't trust it. I like to cook them things slow.
Whit, it has been 7 minutes.
Turn them
I
over.
have sent several things to your Facebook.
Insta-
That's your
Instagram.
I've sent them to your
Jesus.
Facebook.
I might have my Facebook on here. But as you know, Facebook
I saw
kind of...
Messenger. It's the same logo as the one that I like.
Dude, I sent them to you on Threads. Let's go.
I mean, I think you should have still gotten them actually, because I'm on Messenger, which is like that logo. I think I thought it should have crossed platform. One request.
Yeah, you have to allow the cross-platform thing, and I'm sure Trent hit no every time. No, like you had to go in your settings back when it asked you, and it said, "Do you want to merge your
Some
Facebook
hideous-
and Instagram?"
Hideous Ronald McDonald's.
Ronald McDonald.
Yeah, I got some bad ones. Everything's bad.
One of my
honestly.
friends made one, and it's pretty bad. It was like Sonic the Hedgehog being crucified.
Oh,
There's
that's
a-
fun.
There's a fun one.
Yeah,
Is
I
that what
added
you
the
want?
caption.
Oh, okay.
Fat Zuckerberg.
Oh man, that's
yeah.
pretty good.
It looks. I mean, it's just like.
What are you
couldn't-
doing this on Midjourney or
Yeah.
something?
It even has his nipples.
Yeah. No, it gets a lot.
Did you pay for that?
Yeah, I did.
That
I like the
is-
pillow. I didn't tell
Oh,
this
no.
Shrek and donkeys.
Oh,
There's
man.
some really, really bad
That-
Shrek
What
and
was the
donkeys.
prompt for these?
Oh,
Jeez,
that I don't like.
That's gonna haunt my dreams. Oh no!
I kind of
Some
wish you
Shrek
didn't
and
send me
donkey
any of these
related.
now.
No, I know. That's what I'm saying. Is like they definitely don't make you sane.
This is what you've been doing with your free time. Was that Robin Williams
Yeah,
as
Robin
Donald
Williams
Trump?
Yeah,
I like that
definitely.
one. Okay, here we go. This is pretty impressive stuff, man. This is
Yeah.
like you said. It's,
You drew that?
I mean, I didn't draw it. I could have. Could have if I wanted. If I said
Are you
if
doing
I
this
say
for
I
a
can't.
purpose? Is there a plan to release
It's
these?
definitely sexual.
So
You're jerking off to these?
No, I'm not. But
that's the plan
This
for
is
him is
the-
you're jerking off to him?
This is incredible.
I'm not. But you
But
know,
this
that's
is the
what
clip
it is.
right
it's,
here.
It's that I'm not. That's the what?
The clip.
Clip?
Yeah, this is the most
Oh,
interesting
clip.
part
Okay.
of the
No, the
podcast.
clip.
I'm trying to send you more.
Yeah, the clip.
I've
Same
got
thing.
so many. I've got like thousands of damn images, man. They're all over the place.
I keep
Like,
pushing the button, but nothing happens.
It's I think I just got to send more.
Is that? Oh, that's the last one.
I think so.
Yeah.
I sent a bunch earlier, but it didn't take.
These are pretty disturbing, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't think I want more, Whit.
This,
You sure?
I'm kind of
I
afraid.
think we're good. We're also at an hour 5. So.
Yeah, I'm afraid for you as my friend
Yeah. hell
because I think this is a dark path you're going down.
yeah. It
man.
is.
Making Trump and Shrek kiss and love each other. It's not good for the psyche. It's not good. But no, I appreciate you coming through, man.
Yeah. Thanks for having me on.
Always
man.
good to
It was a lot
see
of
you.
fun.
Do you have anything that you're promoting or you want people to know about?
If you're in Marietta, come catch me do live music whenever I do it. I don't know what it is. That's the whole fun of it. That's my plug for myself. You know, just like be out in the world, find me. That's all I need from anybody.
Hell yeah.
Thank you for having me
Very
on, Billy. That was a lot of
talented
fun.
musician.
Good combo.
Thank you, man. Go
Thank
see
you.
Whit play.
Whenever that may be.
Peace, y'all.
No socials.